Hey. Oh. You know what's like... Legitimately... And I know, and I get that it's because it's like... They'd only put on like the most like impressive shit. So I got the Evercade, one of their Commodore 64 collections. And I think the third one specifically. And I'm there, and I'm like, I'm just playing it last night, like in my whole 10 minutes of. Because now on top of the cooking and the cleaning and the putting the kids to bed, there's also wrapping to be done now. The kind with paper, not the kind with the beets. I just sound like I got beetroot. Anyway, that whole side's done. All right, where's number 17? Anyhow. So yeah, so I didn't get a lot of time, a lot of free time. Especially since like a huge fucking chunk of my evening was spent, like, one of the kids is getting a tablet. So I'm organising that. And I'm like, well, wife, I can't get into... You've gone to bed because you're going to work in the morning and I don't have your password, so I'm going to have to do it with my one. Oh, fun! Bianco Doppio for milk. Pour lait. Pour lait! You pour it. You pour the milk. Oh, I put the milk away. I have to go to the fridge. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Make sure I've got a big fucking mug. That's what I'm gonna do. Last year's Christmas Nespresso mug. Last year's Christmas Nespresso mug. It has lines on it to imply the movement of coffee across different places that are relevant to coffee. Most of them are cities. Except for Mexico, that's just called Mexico, but I guess the city in Mexico is called Mexico City. The fuck was I on about? Oh yeah, I got to play a bit of the Commodore 64 Collection 3, and it was fucking good, what I have played so far. I played like Cyberdyne Soldier, which is just cool. And it's, I'm not gonna lie, I mean, like, admittedly, the reason that they're good is because in territories like Europe, the 8-bit microcomputer, like, survived longer than it would have normally, you know. The C64 was but first came to market in 82, which is, like, what was that? 1 year or 2 years before Famicom. Is Famicom 84? I think Famicom is 84. Which means, like, NES is, like, what, 86? But my point being, but the games I'm playing are from, like, 1989, and they're just phenomenal, with, like, amazing music that's, like... To get that out of... Right. Excuse me. Alright. There we go. Let's get some milk. But it's amazing. It's really good. I'm gonna actually like podcast some of them at some point if I get another fucking chance to do podcast shit. Oh, I've got to do. I've got to record a Dragoonies for Ben later. Do it over lunch. Well, have a look. Oh, he supplies a script. Might have to, well, I say might have to leave him to edit it. I normally leave him to edit it. Because, it takes me quite a bit of time to put in a decent editing job. And, you know, I didn't want to do it. If it's someone else's thing, you'd want to do it properly if you're going to do it. Right, so what we're going to do, this is Bianco Doppio pour lait. I didn't fucking... Right, when this finishes, we're going to have to take it out and photograph it. Wanky. Oh! It's one of these. Okay, right, in which case we're going to... Right. Oh! You're a double espresso. Okay. Right, let's get Okay, in which case... What the fuck is this bottle doing here? Gonna have to heat up some milk. Okay. Fuck, yeah! Right, where is a smallish mug? Snort. Gross. Grab a kid mug. Paw Patrol, when you're in financial trouble. The Paw Patrol, they'll be there on the double. No debt too big, no wealth too small. The Paw Patrol are on a roll. Here we go, Paw Patrol, get back to the slums, Paw Patrol. Is it any darker than cybernetically enhancing dogs? Let's be honest, that's some fucking vivisection that rider's getting into right there. All in order to profit off of merchandise sales. It's okay, I can say that. They make that joke in one of the films. I want to say it's the first film. I think it's the second film is the one I slept through when I went to see it in the cinema with Cassie. Cassie was very well behaved. I didn't wake up at all. First time I've fallen asleep at the cinema was Paw Patrol, which is just, yeah. But I'm gonna get it with number 2. Well, she seems pretty devoted to Gabby. Oh, did you hear? Fucking She-Ra's gonna be leaving Netflix. That's such a shame. That was such a good show. I don't know if there'll be anyone to distribute it in the UK. DVDs. If there's a decent box set, I'll just fucking get it. I still need to get, I don't know if it's different over there, but the DVD box sets of Transformers. I have the whole fucking bunch twice. And, but apart from the film. And you need the film for that, don't you? Because it's the middle bit. I think you do it. Lie. Rodimus, Ultra Magnus, etc. Not really. I don't even think Transformers was still on telly by the time that I was the right age for Transformers. I still got all the toys, mind. Especially once Beast Wars came out. Fuck me, Beast Wars was brilliant. I genuinely wish I had all my Beast Wars toys. They were fucking great. And the Beast Wars TV show was fucking great as well. I don't think that's particularly... I don't think that's a controversial statement. Like, yeah, the fucking CG was awful, but, like, actually quite well-written show. I liked it. I kind of still like it now. You can watch it on YouTube. A big old playlist. Along with a bunch of the other old Transformers stuff. Anyway, my point was, the video that I don't know if we got it from a car boot or we got it from, it must have been secondhand. It must have been. But it was a bunch from season 2. Mostly centering on... oh god, it's awful, I can't fucking remember the name of them. They were the Autobot jets that weren't... I could have just said combiners, because they were the combiners. And also it had oh fuck. What are they? The ones that go into Devastator. It's Devastator? Oh, I shouldn't do this. People who like Transformers are mad. They'll be like, you're not one of us. I didn't leave enough thing in this to comfortably stir it fast enough. Shite. Of course I spilled it. Oh well. Oh well, hot milk. Hot milk. Swipe that up with something. Ah, hello, microfiber cloth. Perfect. Right, what again? Like this is gonna want.
Again, I've stopped having So I have black coffee at home most of the time. I mean, you can't really do this one black, can you? It says 4 milk on the thing. Oh, I need to get the photograph, don't I? Put a bit of sugar in there. At work on the coffee machine, I get like cappuccinos and flat whites and shit now. Just I feel like so many Americanos just taste like shit. And it's weird because you had like proper like strong tasting coffee in it. I think I wouldn't, but I don't know. Like I'm starting to taste. God, it's like such a wanker. I'm starting to taste actual flavors in coffee. So like, but it's a curse. It just means that like I end up not liking most of it. Put that there. Right, you can go straight in the bag. Oh, I need to take these for recycling. It's a faff. It's a faff, I must say. It is a faff to recycle your coffee pods. Oh, that's better than just chucking them in it. Oh. But I guess that's the advantage of K-Cups, because you can empty them out and get them refilled. Right, let's go have some of this coffee and look like I'm busy. Oh, major can't be arsed energy going on here. Oh, you know what I fucking like? Fucking Tales of, mate. Tales of, great shit. Like just joyous stuff. You know. I've got, well, kind of have a rise on the go, but I never have fucking time to sit down with the Steam Deck, you know. But I was playing during my lunch break yesterday at the actual office. I was playing the Tales of Fantasia GBA port, and fucking hell, and I knew they would. But I'm like, oh, this is really fun. And you go on like the Discord family, what many of us are part of, and it's like, oh no, that's awful. Oh no, that's really bad. That's really bad. And they'd be like, yeah, but it's fun. It's a fun game. Almost like fun games are fun. No, it's awful. I swear, nobody before 2010 gave a shit about frame rates. Admittedly, like my experience is the UK, where like fucking like, would you care? Like, our tech was designed for television. I mean, so was the other one, but you know what I mean. Like, oh. Aha. Good. Fucking hell, you've got a lot there. Oh, why can't these people ever go home? The fuck? There's a lot here, right? You can go away. So you're just an auto machine, an auto thing. Alright. Cool. Oh, Christ, right, okay. Right. Oh. Right, okay. That's another one open. Fucking work, innit? Where did I get around actually having this fucking coffee? Oh, mate. You can tell it's a day. You can tell it's a day I'm actually just working from home because I'm just taking my time, and the can't be asked energy is just through the roof. Oh, I should have sprinkled some chocolate on top. I was meant to talk about Cascade's coffee shop, wasn't I? I was. There are lots of fucking dumb stories from Cascade's coffee shop, which was not a coffee shop, it was a greasy spoon. Except after I had my dramatic exit, they did eventually actually get a proper coffee machine. When I worked there, we had filter coffee, or milky coffee, which was instant, but we frothed some milk for you. Everyone went for milky coffee, and it was cheaper. Actually, the filter coffee was nicer. I've got a Dark From in my head. Shadow of the Horns from the second album. That second album, Blazing in the Northern Sky, kind of... It's very Celtic Frost, like quite a few of the tracks, but particularly Shadow of the Horns. And I quite like it. And I was thinking, like, if you did that heavier, with more of a, like I say, like more like Tom Fisher kind of vocal on it, instead of be like, I think that could be a fucking banger. It's that riff. It would literally sound like early Celtic Frost though. Anyway, Cascade's coffee shop. Yeah, I was gonna say about that. Like we joke about fucking the Welsh for lattes and cappuccinos, etc., being frothy coffee, but yeah, it's not that far away from what we were calling it. Admittedly, we weren't that far away from Wales. Not that far off the border, honestly, at Cascades. I don't know if it's still there. One of the bosses is dead now. I know that. It was a bit of a, ooh, okay. Like all Liverpool socialists. Really nice people, genuinely, would give anyone, if anyone wanted to try working for them, they would genuinely give them a chance at it, and so on, and you know. But it was just too much for me in the end, because I was training a new person every week, and things were going wrong, and I was autistic as fuck. Just wasn't really a great, you know. You get shouted a lot in kitchen. And you know, I don't think I'd go back to serving people food either. I get grumpy. It's never quite good enough for them, you know. That's why it always, like, unless someone is properly taking the piss, just always just be patient and kind to people who are serving you shit. Because you know what? It's not nice. It's not nice. And everyone just wants to get along and do what they were doing, you know? I get genuinely, like, a little bit, like, ugh, when people are like, oh, no, you can't do it, no, don't, oh, that's not right, oh, no. People get really, like, you know? This thing is inconveniencing me, so they should change everything that they're doing and everything about the way that they're doing, because I personally feel like I am more important than everyone else in this room. Fuck off, mate. Why? Why? I just, you know, I did an alright job there. That's really tasty. I think the crema that comes out of Nespresso Virtual machines it really helps with the fact that I can't fucking froth up coffee. I can't froth up milk to save my life without a steamer. I do not have a steamer in the house. I have asked that maybe it might be worth us getting a frother, if nothing else, to make people hot chocolate with. Because they're very good for making hot chocolate. Oh. Ooh, latest Nespresso freebies. They had like a Christmas thing, and they came home. She came home with Nespresso baubles. Here, the week before Christmas. What's the fucking point, mate? What's the fucking point now? I've already got loads of shit up. So they might get gifted on. I've got a few other bits that are getting gifted on. They've been quite convenient, really, because we're poor as fuck this month. This roof business has really fucking got us. Not as much as it was last time for, like, equivalent work, but it's still, like, fuck's sake. Oh, it's good stuff. Good stuff. So yeah, I played Cyberdyne Soldier, that was really good. I'd say Cybernoid 2. Cyber was the word of the day in 1989. Cybernoid 2 was another 89 one. Well, it felt like it. But it was more like, it's really weird. It's like Descent on a 2D plane, in that you move in all directions in kind of mazes, but you're a little spaceship and you're firing stuff. It's fucking hard though, but really fun. That seems to be the overriding theme, almost like. I'm pretty sure they're mostly British games that are on that collection. They're really good and they're really fun. But I know for a fact that like post YouTube gamers would absolutely just be like, well, I can't play through it in one go. It doesn't respect my time. You know? I don't know. I want to play Tales of Arise. I don't have time for that. Proper shite popcorn fluff. Brilliant. Love it. Chicken soup for the video game system. Oh, so they're doing more remasters. What else? Oh fuck! Have I talked myself into this again? Because this is proper comforting as well. It's a proper sit down. It might be because it's winter. It might be because I've gained my first cat of the day. Hello, Chi-Chi. I notice you there. You're right. I know, you're waiting for me to open the back door, but I'm not going to open the back door for you because you're a pain in the ass. And I'm worried about your face. And I'm worried about the fact that because of your, like, weird immune issues a few years ago, we didn't get you done. And, like, I don't want to deal with kittens right now, if that's okay. More things to spend money on in the new year. Anyway, so yeah, Tales. They just announced a whole bunch of remakes. Well, no, they've already announced that. What I mean is that with the key graphic and the promise that they're remastering older games that haven't previously been remastered in the new year, I suspect because of the specific graphic and the fact it was like they did the anniversaries, like the focuses on the anniversary ones. It's gonna be Tales of Abyss, and that's a very good game, and I really liked it. I played the 3DS version and I really fucking liked it. 3DS version is naturally, obviously compromised, because it's not a PlayStation 2. Ow! And like the skits aren't voiced, which is a bit, so you have to, but it was really good, and that's the thing. I mean, I've not quite hit that point with Arise yet. Arise is keeping me with it because it's got like very good gameplay. I mean, they all do, but it's more Musou-y than, the old ones are like fighting games, and this one is more like, it's more like Musou. It's more about like a spectacle fighter character action sort of dealing. And it's a lot of fun, and you can just go and you can do a bit and get on with it. But yeah, I think I like Abyss, I like Exilia. I don't know if it's worth me getting the remaster of Exilia, because on the one hand I played it on PS3, on the other hand I'm not going to fucking... it would be very convenient to have all the major Tales games on my Steam Deck, wouldn't it? Is there a do you know, person in my phone, if there's an English patch for the PS1 version of Fantasia? Because that's probably going to be like the most solid, isn't it? But I've already just started a game of Fantasia on my little twiddly handheld. And it is fun, even as it is. GBA going for like actual like proper command system as opposed to doing it by the distance thing. Oh, much better. But yeah, I don't know. It's good. I like it. I like it. I like them. This is going to be a Tales. Oh, what is the most comforting? To do Symphonia? I really like Abyss. And that was really good. But that just kind of felt like an anime at the time. I feel like maybe Symphonia or Exilia, maybe. Exilia was quite comforting. I still need to play Destiny. And whatever the one that's after that is. Yeah. Star Ocean 2 was a really fucking good Tales game. I don't really rate Star Ocean 1 that much. I think it's just that little bit tricky. And it's not... I think going more, like, really working on the fluid action for Star Ocean 2 was a very good move. Because I think Star Ocean 1, it just isn't quite there yet. And so it makes it a bit unintuitive in comparison. And I think action RPGs in particular live and die on how intuitive their systems are. Which is why the Tales of games have worked so well, really. Because they do a bit of everything, and they do it really well. And especially as soon as they started actually displaying enemies. That really... Oh, nice. Ooh. good stuff. I think it might be Exilia. It's on my brain. And that's really what the test is, isn't it? It's about whether things are on my brain. But yeah. I was worried because I just like played a bunch of C64 games that like it would be like that would just creep its way in. But no, this isn't quite bold enough for that. It is very. It's fucking chicken soup. It's chicken soup, mate. That sounds like that's a very specific bit of Liverpool slang. I swear it is not. It's chicken soup. You still love chicken soup. Obviously don't now. Just don't eat chickens. Don't eat any of the animals. For they display pain responses. And I mean, we could then go into the philosophical nature of what exactly is pain. Is pain a physical, like, what are sensations? And then, like, you'll end up going from there, because, like, if I say I've got a pain in my finger, because of the way I behave, you don't doubt that I have pain in my finger unless I've probably damaged or hurt my finger, even if it's not immediately apparent. If I said I had a unicorn on the end of my finger, you would doubt that. If I said there's a unicorn on the end of my finger and only I can see him. It's a boy unicorn, by the way. But hey, at least I'm not getting into private language argument. Right, I think... Okay, right, let's start this. I swear, I'll be done with you in a minute. I swear, it's just looking at my my partner in crime has started actually picking stuff up, so I have to be careful. Because if I pick up work, Outlook doesn't like the way that we do things. Outlook is not a very good program, honestly. So it sort of struggles a bit in shared inboxes with categorizations and so on, and running the same for everybody. It's meant to be real time, it's meant to work, but it doesn't. And there's not really, like, I considered doing task management software, but with the way that the teams are set up, it's not really a good fit. And also, like, they don't interface with our document management system very well. So it's harder to keep the paper trail. You know? You need the paper trail, you need it to be on the file, so that if the client wants to audit the file, they can see everything that's happened. You know. If something happens and there is cause for concern, they need that to be immediately apparent. So, yeah, so we're kind of stuck in just a nexus of not ideal solutions. Are you going to do the thing? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you're doing that thing. A virtual desktop, since it's moved to Windows 10, occasionally decides that control is down. No matter what you've done, just be like, yeah, control's held down. No, it's not, mate. It isn't. Yeah, but it is. It's not just me, it's a known issue. Not Windows 10. Did I say Windows 10? I meant Windows 11. It's not the... It's not the AI shit. And it's not even necessarily the expense. But I think when we actually refresh our tech, I think I'm going Linux. Because just a lot of stuff's just more doable now on it. You know, like literally, like most of what I do with like in terms of my home computer life, like it's always either on my phone or on the Steam Deck, and that's already running like a Linux offshoot. So I'm like, the fuck would I? Why the fuck would I pay for the next version of Windows? Why would I pay out my ass? Like most of what we need to do, like there's other solutions for it now. You know, there's quite passable art programs. There's quite passable like equivalents of Office. And since Valve went into the hardware market, funny enough, we're suddenly finding that there's a lot of like good ways to get video games running in Linux so well. So why the fuck? Why would I? I can't be fucked having like Copilot in every fucking aspect of what I'm doing. It's not useful to me. Like yeah, like even without obviously like you shouldn't use it for artwork. Like you shouldn't even use that at the concept stage for artwork because you know what the concept stage for artwork, you just fucking do a doodle. You don't have to be good. You know. Anyway, besides all that, and also same with writing, like it doesn't have to be good on your rough draft. I hate all this idea of people being like, I can't do that, I can't do that, I can't do that. I accept there may not necessarily be time to do that. But then you probably don't have time for the project then, do you? But when people say like, I can't draw, you're like, yeah you can. Yeah you can. Oh, it's just going to be stick figures. Well then draw stick figures. It's fine. It's fun. Do it. Like, once you engage with the plagiarism machine, you're not doing it. You're just having someone else do it, but you're stealing it for free, you know? And we don't steal from individuals. We don't steal from real people. We steal from corporations. That's what we do. That's what we do. That's what we do in this house. That's what we do. Unless you're going to get caught, and then you don't. And don't do a confession live on the internet. I really need to fucking stop this at some point, don't I? I'm sorry, I've just got off on one. And there's like multiple bits of just like random silence while I do like bits of work. Anyway, so what was this one? Was this Bianco Doppio? Bianco Doppio, yeah, it's the double espresso one. Tales of series in general. I mean, if you actually like heat up milk and make something nice with it. I think if you had it black, it would be fucking awful. But it says for milk. So if you do milk with it properly, yeah, it's nice. It's soothing. It's like porridge, but like when porridge is done well. Oh, I'm hungry again now. I'm hungry again. Someone bring me food. I can't be arsed. Oh, I've got loads of oranges though. I might get them because they're going to be on the way out. Got that grocer's box like 2 weeks ago. Am I going to find green lumps of fur? I'll tell you tomorrow. Ta-da!